Hello there folks, welcome back. You're watching BSG Online 6, Benefiting Mind. We are the Benelux Speedrunner gathering, and we are bringing you organised bi-monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. Due to the situation surrounding COVID-19, we're currently doing our events online for the time being, and this event features streamers from both the Benelux and the rest of the world, bringing you entertainment during the lockdown. Okay, we have our next one here. We have jkxwing, who's going to be showing off the wonderful Yoku's Island Express. Please take it away.
Welcome, welcome. So, we just start with the run in 3, 2, 1, go. You ever wanted to speedrun a game you just saw on a stream? Yoku's Island Express is the best one to choose because it's easy to learn, hard to master. Like everyone can get a solid time, like under an hour or so in just a few days. Or if you go out of bounds, you can just get a time in like 10 minutes. Learn the tricks in 10 minutes. So what is Yoku's Island Express? What is Yoku's Island Express about? It's about this little dung beetle here that I'm playing and rolling a marble around. And it's an open world Metroidvania game where you interact with NPCs and stuff, which I don't do that much. And there are some fruits, that's the currency in the game. You have to buy some certain stuff, especially pinball mechanics. Yes, this game is a pinball game. What? How can you speedrun a pinball game? Well, you're gonna see that. So our first NPC we are gonna interact is Phosphor here. You can skip to any dialogue really fast, so you're never gonna see any real dialogue in this run. Basically what he wants from me to pass him is to give him a little mushroom that he also showed on the map. But we're never gonna do that because we have skips in the speedruns, right? So you see 30 fruits, just enough to unlock this here, to get to this chest and get the first ability. It's a noisemaker. Basically the main attack item, I would say. It's like a sword in other games or so. You can break stuff in the background, you can wake up people with it, because it's a noisemaker. And you can interact with other stuff like bubbles in the background. So the first skip here is very precise actually. Once you come close to him, he's gonna knock you back. But if you are very precise, he's gonna miss you. And you can just pass him. So yeah, pinball platform. What? Still confused? So the first real pinball table or area is gonna go up in like a minute or so, and there you're gonna see these rooms as well. Very often in this game they are blocking doors the way, and you have to collect all the runes to open it, like in all the other games you played probably. Nothing new, right? The real fun fact about this game is the mechanics are so weird. Like if you're rolling down a hill like that, you are faster than pushing the marble. So sometimes it's so chill to just let go and the game plays it by itself. Sometimes. So here we have a pinball. Yay! I have to collect 6 of these runes that are spawning randomly. But the cool thing about Yoku is you can still control it. So I can just run up the slope and just time my shots very precisely. I don't have to do something weird. Hey, I have to cross the line from right to left or so with the tilt button or whatever. You can just run over. And that's the introduction of the game. have some time, by the way, for donations and stuff.
Okay, no problem at all. Well, please keep those donations coming in, folks. Remember, all your donations are benefiting Mind. We are raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organisation committed to preventing mental health issues and to support everyone who is dealing with mental issues themselves or within their family. Now, most important, we have the Out of Bounds Glitch Showcase for this run for Yoku's Island Express. It will get closed when we call time. We need €75 to get that shown off after the run. Can we do it? I believe. You believe, chat? I believe. Come on, let's get that donation in. Let's get that money for Mind and also get to see a fantastic Out of Bounds Glitch Showcase. Thank you very much.
So I just got a wallet upgrade, which increased my total fruit count that I can collect by 50. That's important for the very end of the run, where I need a lot of fruits. But yeah, until then I don't really need so many. So here's another pinball table. That was actually really fast. And upcoming is... Yeah, I don't like this table because it is so hard to get this shot done 3 times in a row. Let's see if I can solve it. Second time, yes, please. Yeah, I got it. Oh, and I missed the last shot, of course. And there's a bad slug spawned. Yeah, of course. Can I get it still? Yes. These slugs are basically like bombs in other games. They explode when I touch them, or also as soon as I get the ability for it, I can use them to destroy these black rocks you probably saw, or also do other stuff like do a little slug jump. And here is the ability already. It's the slug vacuum. So I vacuum up the slugs. The game is full of puns and jokes. It's super fun. So now I have a slug on my ball, and depend on how the slug is rotated, my ball gets pushed in a different direction. So I use that slug to just I don't get this one, sadly. Like I use this slug to shoot myself to another slug, because the timer on those only... Oh no, I hate this. This is not good. I need another one. I got stuck there. Can I get, please, a good one? That was a bad one. That top one I can use probably. I get the shot done, yeah. So there I only have a 15-second timer, and I really need the time here to get up here and aim for a specific spot up there. Wow, I missed. This is, yeah, like every time in a marathon something happens. Oh, actually good one. So hopefully this one works better. Not really, let's see. Yeah, good. So you can knock off this pole and go up this way. Saves a huge amount of pinball action and a cutscene and all that stuff. So that is a very important skip. I need a lot of fruits at the moment, that's why I take here an extra route. Get some here. Hopefully I get to what I need. I guess I take the waterfall, yeah. I'm 2 fruits short, so I'm gonna take another like 10-second route to farm extra fruits. Here's the main quest. Have this little guy. It's the longest talking in the entire game. Just did it in 4 seconds. Because you can skip these dialogues so pretty fast. So upcoming is my favorite skip after I get these fruits here, because I'm too low. Now I'm fine. It's the hijack. It was found like a month after release. And yeah, we are using against Lux to get advantage of the fast travel system in this game, which is also super fun. I never saw a fast travel system like that. It's called the beeline, and if you get into the beeline, you can just shoot yourself around the island, which saves a ton of time. So yeah, I'm just in Ivory Peaks, a snowy area now. And here we get our third ability. Well, first we get a sort of, hey, with that you can get the first and the next ability. But then we have to catch our own little suitling. Yeah, thanks Harold. The second part was really amazing. To get 3 shots done in a row. I really liked it. So yeah, like the easiest skip to bounce yourself above the little ledge there. Like if you know it, everyone can do that. It's not hard at all. But the upcoming skip is the hardest one in the entire game, excluding itemless skips. Because itemless skips, no one likes them. So what I tried to do next is a skip called God Misfire, and if you get a text box from an NPC, an item collecting or whatever, while you are in the air, you get misfired. And we want to get misfired very specific. That's why I pause buffering here. Come on, one more frame. Is that too far? It is good. Please, get in. Thank you. That took me a while, but yeah, that's my new setup for the skip. It's incredibly hard to do this without a pause buffering. And here we are at the next ability, which is super fun. Some people don't like it. I do. It's a little hook, yay, I can swing around these plants. And I need some more fruit, I see. That God Misfire was actually a bit scared, because normally you land directly into the beeline. And I had 2 more bounces, so well, it was scary. So I get here some extra fruits and do a telescope skip, which is named after the telescope above it. No, please. Take extra fruit, it's fine. So with a good swing up here, you can just launch yourself. It's also frame perfect, that's why I paused there shortly. Like, not exactly frame perfect, but you have to get the correct angle, and I believe like 3 or 4 frames time, probably. Or is it frame perfect? I don't know. I just pause buffer it and then it's fine. Oh, almost. You can launch yourself up to the left and it saves like 6-7 seconds or so. But yeah. Not that important. 70 fruit, that's enough. This is the last time I really need fruits in the game until the very end. Thanks for the good luck, Becky. And here we have a little side quest. He wants us, Tylo, Ohm, and me, those are the other 2 guys around, to get water, seed pod, and guano. And while I do this, you have some time actually again, if you want to say something.
Of course, I always want to say something. So remember, folks, that we are benefiting Mind here with all your fantastic donations. 167 euros towards that cause, but we're still looking for that 75 euros for that glitch showcase. So it would be absolutely fantastic if we could make that. It would be really, really good. I'm sure X-Wing would love to show off the Out of Bounds glitch showcase after this run. So we're needing 75 euros for that. So if we could please, if possible, get that in. Remember, it benefits Mind and also gets us some more fantastic content as well. So please get those donations in. Thank you very much indeed.
So while I got the water, Tylo and Oma are completely helpless. They cannot get their things. You have always to do all these things, right? Just save the world by yourself. The really cool thing in Yoku is once you get a quest, like I just did from Jamja, and even if it updates and stuff, you see these exclamation marks. You never have to talk to those guys actually. You just can do your quest if you know what you have to do. Like, hey, I have the seed pod now. I never talked to him, but it's fine. Same as up here with Tylo. I never... Oh. Get me that shot, please. Thank you. I never talked to that NPC on the right, but I still can do the side quest. Which is important to reach to the top of the tower, of the mountain, to do one of the main quest things. Also, it's very nice that these crystals you see around here, you can destroy by knock on them with the ball, or you can also destroy them with your noisemaker. That's why I honked here all the time. Not just to annoy people also. When I honk, it most of the time has a reason. Like here, I just scared a bat, so it poops. And I need the guano from the bat. And what happens if you put a seed pod, a guano, and some really crazy fresh water in the earth? Yeah, gigantic beanstalk grows. That you learned from fairy tales, right? So hey, the peak of the mountain. Here are some space monks, also frogs. Oh, I always forget to tell you the main story of the game in these runs. When you arrive at the island in the intro, you see that mark and something happens there, and actually there is a island god in the village, and it was attacked by a god slayer. So the story is a bit deeper than just playing pinball and delivering mail, because we are actually mailmen. But we never gonna deliver mail besides the main quest. So the translator, the main quest guy in the village, asked us to get the 3 chieftains on the island, and this is one of them. So we want him to come to the village, but he says he wants to fire up a rocket with his guys. So we have to help him with the problem in the exhaust, which is a little spider thingy. I hope you don't have a spider problem. But they are really cute, right? I should save them. There is an. I told that in the Metroid run earlier. That here is an animal that can be saved. But yeah, it's not like yay so much or whatever. It's just if I kill the spider, I just don't do anything. And I save it, I pick it up. It's not like something crazy. So here's the first boss fight. No, I dropped down. Okay. That mama spider there is blocking the exhaust, so we have to bring the spider back into the exhaust so we can fire it. And we have to do that 3 times. And then the rocket gets launched. Oh, come on. And that's the first boss in the game. And there you see the little spider above me. Whee, bye. And you never see it killed. You just leave it there and you just imagine it get killed. Because it's gone with you, if you want to go down now. So hey, there's Boone, our first chief. We need you in the village, thank you. And that's almost half of the run. Because climbing up here is the hardest thing. Once you're up here, falling down is the easier part, right? Whee! Oh. Upcoming is also one of the crazier skips. It's not that hard because you can pause for it as well. But yeah, you're gonna see the pixelated outlines and stuff because it was never mentioned that we get over there. There is a wind border on the right side, but with a very good angle that I don't get at the moment. Like that. You can just get over it. And you see, there, this was not supposed to be done. And hey, we are in the desert now. Yay! So fast you can switch through terrain. And we are now in the hideout, where Spina, one of the chiefs, is again. Rip Scooter baby, yeah, exactly. And Spina also has a problem, of course everyone has a problem. But I believe this is one of the bigger problems. Like not, hey, we want to launch a rocket. Underneath the hideout here is a boiling underbelly, and underbelly is gonna to be explode soon. So Spina tries to solve this by his own, but he never came back. So we have to reach to Spina. Oh yeah, I always forget that it's not a desert, it's what is it? Tell me, please. It's like a... Yeah, there's vacation, don't worry. This was actually one of the first pinball areas the devs created. You can see it in the layout of the pinball areas. Some better ones are made later in the game, and this one, yeah, it's different. But the cool thing is we have also 2 skips here. One is used with the slug here, We are not gonna destroy these rocks as you normally do, and normally I have to do the pinball area underneath me, but with the slug you are actually fast enough to cross the steam here. Yay! And here is a little pinwheel, and there are 3 of them, but we're only gonna open the last one, and with some air control you can get into that. Savannah, right? I always forget about the word Savannah. And here we are in the second boss fight. Oh, actually I forgot something. Just a bit time loss, it's fine. I forgot to get another main ability that I only use in that kind of run. So what we see here is a little multi-ball action, which I'm gonna do one by one, because it's way easier than controlling all 3. Pinball 3D, right? Nice. Actually, the Space Cadet pinball game on the old Windows versions was the latest pinball game I played before Yoku. So even if you don't have a favor for pinball games, this game is really awesome. I just see that there's something on my sun is blending me a bit.
You have a second for a donation?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we've received 30 euros from Jack Jawagon, who says, honk!
Honk! Okay,
Honk.
then I honk a bit.
Got to honk a little bit. Let's just see if that went towards anything. It did go towards the Out of Bounds Glitch Showcase. So we've got 30 euros out of the 75 needed. We just need 45 more euros, folks. Can we get it before the end of the run? Please, please get your donations in. It'd be amazing to be able to see that. Thank you very much.
And that was the second boss fight. So sadly I missed something earlier. I have to backtrack a bit now. I'm sorry. That's caused to 2 other categories. They are called Main Quest and All Bosses. In Main Quest and All Bosses you are allowed to do out of bounds skips. And with that I don't need the ability. So only in inbounds I need to do this here. And I've just forgot it. Yeah, the out of bounds run is just 7 minutes. That's why I really want to showcase it, because like everyone can do a 10 to 20 minute run with that skip, and it's not hard to learn actually. So if you see it now, you just can pick up the game, learn the skip in like 10-20 minutes, and then you do a 10 or 20 minute run. And you improve so fast, you get like under 10 minutes in an hour or so. Believe me, it's really easy to learn. No, to master, it's hard. Like, I tried to get under 7 minutes for like a year now or so, and or way longer. Always something happens that costs me a few seconds, and it's not possible anymore. So yeah, I just got some Glowmoth back for a little fish here, and he's so happy now that he has something to eat that he teach me how to dive. Yay, I can dive now. Which we only gonna use 2 times. But the fun fact is that the dive fish is actually on the back on Yoku. So, yeah. Put on a fish as pants and you can dive. So that extra X course I normally would do between. I just forgot it, sorry. Let's get back down here. Wait, I just can roll off, right? Yeah, I can just roll off. And most of the time I'm gonna do the all bosses or the main quest runs where you are allowed to do out of bounds skips. Basically, main quest is the same as this one, but with out of bounds skips. And all bosses is a bit shorter because you can skip parts of the main quest as well and just do the bosses. So this part you don't see in many runs because only inbounds is restricted to not do glitches. And yeah, that was the first time we need to dive. Oh, and that Harold mentioned it. Yeah, there is a randomizer implemented in the game for about almost 2 months now. We worked on that for the last 2 years together with the devs. And it's pretty fun. It's on PC only at the moment, but I hope the consoles also get the randomizer one day. And yeah, from here on, I never gonna need the dive fish anymore. I just did that for you, Harold, because yeah, only you gonna notice it. There's a little bug implemented in the game, or testing stuff from the devs, and you can just spray water from the ceiling, which I did, but if you don't know it, you don't see it. In the room before this. So here we just have pinball action, and these are, I believe, besides the boss fights, the hardest pinball areas in the game. I don't really have to concentrate, they are just annoying to me. So you can just talk all the time here until I'm at the Godek, basically.
You're telling me I can talk all the time? That's a very bad idea. That's a very bad idea.
Like for the next 4 or 5 minutes or so. I don't really have something to say.
Oh, well, there we go then. Well, in that case then, I'll just have to talk a little bit. Remember, folks, you are watching BSG Online 6. We are benefiting Mind. It's an absolutely amazing cause. We are raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organisation committed to preventing mental health issues and to supporting everyone who is dealing with mental issues themselves or within their family. All of your donations do go towards Mind. Now, worldwide, suicide ranks as the 3rd leading cause of death in youth between 15 and 19 years of age, and it is the 2nd leading cause of death for girls of this age group. Early recognition of mental health disorders is essential to reducing suicide rates, improve treatability, and reducing the severity of severe illnesses, including depression, psychosis, eating and substance abuse disorders. Mind tries to help bring awareness by providing classes at school to inform youth on the topic and through social media campaigns targeting youth to encourage them to be more open about mental health issues. So please remember, folks, all of your donations go towards benefiting this absolutely fantastic cause. We have currently, let me just check, €197. So we're only €3 short of 200, but we're also still needing €45 to get the glitch showcase. Now you are running out of time for that, because that will be right at the end of this run. When time is called, that's when it'll be closed off, okay? So we only have another maybe, 20 minutes or so to get that, maybe less than that, to get that met. So please, please, please get your donations in. It would be amazing to not only support Mind, but to see that fantastic glitch showcase as well. Are you ready for me to stop talking, X-Wing?
Yeah, all good. Perfect.
Okay, off you go.
So I just talked to Cell, the last of the three chieftains, and his problem is actually the biggest one, in my opinion. He is protecting the god egg, so the next island god, or a god that's gonna be on some island, I don't know. But he cannot go away because his clanmates are missing, and there's a big threat on the left side. You just saw it probably on the map. The Screech is not the Godslayer, but he is he's threatening the God Egg. So we first have to bring back the missing clanmates and defeat the Screech, which is a way more important than a little rocket or so. For that, I just found out where the missing clanmates are, and one is here on the right side, so that's why I'm trying to solve this pinball action here. Come on. Some of these shots are too precise. Thank you. Oh! That I never saw before. Nice. I got shooten with the slug directly back into the cannon. And the door opens and I can get to the first of the three unders. Name's Chat. I saved him and we team up to defeat the Screech. So the second one is on the left side. Oh. Down here. And this pinball action can be done in, I believe 6 shots. Let's see. Okay, that was already missing. Let's do it now. 1. Okay, I'm not on the level today. Wow. 2. 3. Now rearrangement here. 4. And I try to backhand this one. No, cannot. And the 5th shot here and one in the middle. Yay! Just pinball action down here. That's why I really like the out of bounds glitch, because you can just travel down here all the way and skip everything here. And the last of the 3 guys is up here. And the cool thing is, these crystals normally needs 2 hits, but you can use the noisemaker as well. And if you frame perfect time it, you can just destroy each of the crystals in one go. So the best would be to go around once and frame perfect honk every single crystal, and you save a lot of time. Yeah, like 10 seconds or so, I guess. So we open now the door to the Screech, and we are chasing these 3 guys. But no, there's a hole. There is a weird tech on the controller. On keyboard or with the D-pad you cannot do it, but if you control it with the joystick, you can wiggle up and down and get some swimming boost if you have the dive fish. It's really weird how it works. And it saves only half a second also. And here we are at the third boss of the game, which is actually my favorite. So first you have to knock 3 times on the boulder at the top to get involved the other guys here, to get a real multi-ball section. And then you have to bring them to their swords. Come on, get over there. The only sad thing about this is that you cannot control them. You can only play pinball with them. So here you actually really have to play good pinball. Thank you. There is an achievement in this game, not on Switch of course, to honk 1000 times. And in a 100% run I do that without purpose. I just do it. Because the noisemaker is so useful. Good, good. Oh, missed the hole. It's fine. So we have to bring the little under ninjas here to the swords 3 times, and then just hit Screech into the eye 15 times each phase. That's the second time, and one more. Yoku, go out of the way. Thank you. The biggest problem in this fight is Yoku itself, because you want to control the 3 guys, and if he is in the way, you really have a problem. That's why I keep him down at a spot where the guys don't reach. So either below the pinball area, or on the left or on the right side. If you play with him while you try to control the other 3 guys, it's really hard to not involve pinball Yoku in the areas and stuff. And that's the point why I need a lot of fruits. So I want to go back to the village now really fast. And I need here 30 to get up. I get from the side quest I did in the very beginning of the run 10 fruits here. And I can unlock this pedal. So I have now again 100 fruits. And I can actually unlock one of the beeline systems, the fast travel systems. So that is one way to get back to the village. It's actually only 5 seconds faster than walking, because it makes that huge left curve. But this one is way easier. You only have to spam one button. If you walk, of course it's only 5 seconds slower if you do it without mistakes. Here you see the island god again in the background. And we just have to receive our last item in the game and beat the end boss, which is the God Slayer. This is such a cute game. If you never played it, just get it somewhere. It's on all consoles, on Epic, on Steam, on GOG, everywhere. So the demo is for free and the game is so often on sale. The randomizer is only on PC at the moment, not on console sadly. So I would prefer a PC version because I worked on the randomizer as well. And such a cute game, playing casually or also in speedruns. It's super chill. Like there are tons of skips that you can do, but even without any skips, you are pretty good in time. Like I did, yeah?
Sorry, do we have a quick second? Because we do have a donation here for you. Sorry to interrupt. The jkxwing has come back with 25 euros again. Hoot! Toot is the comment. But, let me check. That gets us very, very close. We're only 20 euros off the Out of Bounds Glitch Showcase. This is your last call for it, I think. So can we get that 20 euros in? Come on, somebody's got 20 euros so we can see the Out of Bounds Glitch Showcase. Let's see if we can get that in, folks. Remember, all your donations go towards Mind. Thank you very much. Back to X-Wing.
You have about 2 to 3 minutes for that, by the way.
Okay, get that in.
So yeah, we are in the boss fight already. The first phase was a little maze that, yeah, of course, if you know a maze one time, you're gonna notice it the second time. And no, I played this game like 1,000 times. I know what I have to do there. That was already the first phase where we have to hit kickback with the slug, and the third phase is the actual damage one. I don't know why, but this phase reminds me of Super Mario World, the Bowser fight at the end so much. Like, one is above and you have to hit him and he comes down and stuff like that. It's from the playable stuff completely different, but the visual feels like the same. And yeah, now we are in the fourth phase, which is kind of like the first phase, but now with 4 balls. You see the entire maze now, but we have to get 4 balls through it. And don't mention the top right in-game timer. It's frame-based, so every time I pause the game, the timer pauses also, so we cannot use the in-game timer for speedruns, sadly. And the last phase is here where we have to get a lot of slugs, I believe 29, to reach from kickback down to Yoku, and once they reach me and I honk, it's gonna be time. So I'm gonna say just time once it's done, in a few seconds. And time.
GG? Would you like some good news?
Yes, I would like some good news.
Okay, here we go then. 20 euros from an anonymous donator without any comment. Going towards Mind, but more importantly, going towards that incentive. We have met the Out of Bounds Glitch Showcase for this game. Thank you so much for your generous donations. We've raised 75 euros during the course of this run to get that Glitch Showcase showing off. So, X-Wing, you get to show off your glitches.
So yeah, I'm gonna skip the credits here. We're gonna see it after the showcase. So I'm just gonna do a little out of bounds run now because the incentive was reached. You can reset the time if you want, because it's just another run. Gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. So the very beginning is basically the same as you saw before, but yeah, something we can do in the village. So we don't need any items besides the noisemaker, because that one you actually need for the end boss fight to honk the slugs at the end. Thanks, Becky. And yeah, fun fact, the world record for this run that I do now at the moment is actually 3 people tied. Good Guy Tang, me, and SJ. We all have the same time. So at the very beginning there's nothing different. I just talk to shortly the eel, get the noisemaker, get to the end of the introduction area where I got shooten up, and then the run gonna change a bit. It would be so awesome if I get now a sub 7 minute. I have a timer, don't worry. So I can tell if it's under 7 minutes or not. Okay, it's not gonna be, I guess. But hey, this was only one little mistake. So another thing I did not mention is you can collect items without getting a text box. I tried that here. I try that all the time, but it's really hard to do. It's frame perfect input, and that is actually frame perfect, and you have to press 2 buttons at that same frame. And then you don't get a text box for collecting items, and you also keep your speed. Here you go, momentum. Oh, come on. Okay, this is not gonna be sub 7, but hey, I believe it's sub 8. Now you just saw what happens if you are not in the correct position here. Yeah, and it's even crazier. We are only like 0.1 or 0.2 seconds off of each other. Like, I believe it's 704.8.9 and .92 or so. It's so, yeah. We don't mention about it. It's just like so crazy, and I'm gonna get a sub 7 this year. If I don't get it until the end of December, I'm gonna stream all day. Yeah, the real problem in Out of Bounds is you don't see the indicator for Yoku, so we have to time it on an audio base, not on a visual. That's why we cannot retime it like in the hundreds or so. Because some people are honking all the time, and then you can just say not when you actually honk. So, up till here everything was the same, correct? So from here there are also 2 different Out of Bounds categories. One is called Out of Bounds, one is called New Game Plus. You can, if you have a previous saver, like I also have, you can manipulate this game with your other game file. But I don't do that at the moment. And then you get here something else, really weird. But the Out of Bounds skip is coming up in like 2 minutes or so. And we are taking another route that you only take in that specific run. And in casual, of course. That's the fun part. So you actually play just casual here. We want to go up here, the tower, but I need some fruits here on the right side. And just play through the spinball section and get a little cutscene and stuff. And we are skipping the Slugvec introduction, because we don't need a Slugvec, and getting the Slugvec takes way more time than just go up here. So if you ever played Yoku casually, you are very familiar with this pinball section because it's like the first hard pinball section in the game. And here's the little cutscene which shows the entire tower and goes back down. And that's why we are skipping it with the Slugvec, if you get the Slugvec. There's a little trick here. Normally you shoot yourself up here, but if you go on this pedal on a specific spot... Oh, I missed it. Sad. I can try again. You can just shoot yourself up here, and it saves 2 other shots, I believe. 1, 2, yeah, 2 other shots. And hey, we are up in the village. And you never have to talk to an NPC, like I said before, to do quests if you already know how to do quests. So, because I'm just beating the game now, I never have to get the main quest actually as well. When I found this weird glitch here, I was so impressed. So, if you go into this stone ring, you can go on the right side. You just see if you walk too fast, you can get into the pipe. But there's a little hole here. And actually I'm gonna show all the skips. Like, if you just drop into the hole from the left side, you are dropping through ground everywhere. Like, if I go down here, I would drop down even further. And with that, you can just get down anywhere you want. Like, oh, where do I get? Like, you noticed the area from before, right? But yeah, that's not what we do now. If you enter this area from the other side, the hole from the right side, what I do now, you're dropping just through the first one, and now you're not dropping through the entire world. You are now at the outside of the on the outline of the world, and yeah, here on the left there was the boss fight. Oh my god, we are in the boss fight, and we can just finish the game now. And that's how you can beat the game in 7 minutes, or even you can do it in 10 to 20 minutes, like very fast. And now you see our problem. The game never noticed that you beat this phase, so it shows you this screen and not the one I'm playing on. So you have to play blind here a bit, and the sound indicator is basically the honk. Come on, a few more slugs, and we just did beat the game with an out-of-bounds glitch, which was a bit faster, like almost 40 minutes faster than inbounds.
That was brilliant.
And because I never did bring the chieftains back, and so the end cutscene here is gonna be messed up a lot. Be prepared for some backflips, some weird things that Mokuma is gonna go away and come back, and the chieftains are gonna play their sound, but they are not playing the sound. So you can take it away.
Well, thank you so much, X-Wing, for that fantastic run and for that fantastic out of bounds run there. Bonus out of bounds run thanks to your generous donations. Is there anything else you'd like to say, X-Wing, before we go?
Thanks for the devs to make this game. I hope they are sticking to the randomizer to bring it to the console as well. Thanks for the speedrun community, who always is really nice, and we are working together on finding new skips for the randomizer or for the main game. And it's so fun. Just if you really want a cute game, it's super easy to learn. Just come into the Discord and ask a few questions. I'm always happy to help. Thanks.
Thank you very much indeed again. Absolutely amazing. Okay then, folks, we're going to be going to a little intermission just now. And I'm going to be handing it off to the next host, who's going to be Zelda Addicted. And we have a fantastic run. Do not go anywhere. We have the always wonderful Rebel Dragon 95 coming up with Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales for PS5. I don't think I've ever seen a speedrun of this game yet, so looking forward to that one. And I'll be back later on today. So please keep those donations coming in. We've raised €267 for Mind. Absolutely fantastic for the first few hours of the marathon. So please, 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 let's keep those donations coming. Thank you very much, folks, and cheerio for now.